weren't sleeping. So let's get on with it. The race should be starting any time now. Oh, I've already got a comment, but no viewer. Makes sense. Oh, hello, Forza Ferrari. Forza Ferrari. Let's put the link in the Discord. Commentary. And because I'm that type of person, I'm gonna tag everyone because I can. Forza Ferrari watching the stream. How you doing? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be along the way. I'm gonna be giving live updates about the Spurs game against Vitesse. So, because I'm a Spurs fan, and again because I can. So, yeah, and it starts in literally a minute. So, don't know why I'm mentioning that, but just to give you guys heads up, if I start saying someone scored or he's terrible, but I'm extremely happy about Antonio Conte, and we should be starting exactly when the Spurs game starts. Antonio Conte, new manager. Now let's see what we're about to do. We've got kick-off, and so the race is about to still. Quali's about to start. Don't mind my singing. Come on, you Spurs. Oh, I've got 4 people watching. Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've just been given... Who? Jesus Christ, that stream's lighting up. Alright, I'll read all your comments in a second. Oh, is there a buzzing noise? Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's wet. It's wet. Is the buzzing better? Oh my Jesus Christ, it's wet. Great. Because last time, it weren't horrific, it was... I don't know how to put it other than horrific. It was just bad, but it weren't like that bad. But it was like nowhere near decent. I don't even know how to put it. Come on, you Spurs. We've got a full grid today. Oh wow. You very rarely see that in leagues, but this league is very well organised. Even with the way the bloody things are formatted. How do you say it again? The reports and stuff about people getting penalties and stuff. But we are spectating Dizzy Lizard now, the owner of the league, as he comes out of the pits on a fresh set of inters, just like everyone else. Fastest lap, tyre, enabled, full track, because we like that. I'm going to turn that off. Right, who's going to be first to set their lap? It's going to be a Merc, innit? Maybe the other Merc. I'm going to go for an onboard lap with 10.36.8.350. So he takes the first corner. Multiple people coming out of the pits. Will they get out of the way? He did the Haas. Looking so far after the first corner. Oh, and he has binned it. Benson123 YouTube has binned it. Right in front of Temp. But we're on board now, and he's got what looks to be either the Williams or not Haas, Williams or Alpine ahead of him. I believe it's the Alpine of Mr. XL. Not too sure though, and he's gone as the fastest set to do. This is the first one to set the lap. Oh, Benson actually retired after he binned it. It's our first retirement of qualifying. And probably many more to come in these very tricky conditions. And the fastest lap set by 10.36.8.350. I don't know if that's in the whole thing. Is a 1 minute 12.423 seconds. Flicks has just come round. A few tenths slower. Tune done. Slower. Alpha Tauri setting the lap. Come on, Dizzy Lizard now. If another Haas is off. Oh, and he's only come full fastest. If I may say it, he didn't look the fastest in the wet, but Dizzy, and them changing conditions from wet to dry, it was very good. We're going to go on board with Nathan Hotspur's. Oh, he's just set a lap. No, he's not, with Nathan Hotspur's TV broadcast. The number 2 in the Ferrari, Forza Ferrari OP05, sitting on 1:13.563 to go third fastest. Only 2 people have got into the 12-second time. I don't know what to say there, but yeah, the slowest being tuned down with a 1:15.756. Oh, and Big Bud Butter, well, 1:25.648. Round the corners he goes, chucking that Ferrari. Oh, and we've got another retirement, Gavin Pointman. Seems another person has binned it at turn 3. Oh, he goes full fast with 1:13.346. Absolute stonking lap from Nathan Hotspurs. TV. We're on board with Patty Pat now. Seems a bit shaky in the drive, but let's see how we can do in this wet weather. Very tricky conditions to manage. If you can crack it, that's it. That's the golden ticket. Willy Wonka's chocolate. He only goes P12 with 1:15.989. Swoosh riding now. And he scored there. I don't think he's on a fast lap, if I'm honest. Spudder has been disqualified from the session for blocking the pit lane. Oh. I'm sure I'll get a penalty for that. That means he will be starting P20 no matter what happens now. Comes around turn 10 and to set one of the, which I believe is the fast. Oh, it's not the fastest. I didn't even realise. There's people into the one. Oh no, there were already people in the 112s. I wasn't even looking. It seems to be drying up with people getting faster and faster each time. And knowing that with the fastest time, 1 minute 12.364, about now 1 minute 112.4, 112.5. 0.7, 0.78, 0.79, 0.79 again. This is a very close qualifying. It's only Q1. Patty Pat does not seem to be having a very good time in his Alpine. Oh no, it was a stonking lap, but again, only puts in P8. The standard of this league is extremely high. Seems to be doing another fast lap by the looks of it. Maybe trying to improve on his time. And it is only Q1. At this rate, it's only looking like 2 drivers will be eliminated who haven't retired. So, yeah. Flag in sector 2 on Red Bull. Oh, it's not a Red Bull, it's someone else, but the AlphaTauri's going slow. Oh, it's just a warm-up lap. I will do an on-board lap with Nathan Hotspur's TV. Definitely no bias there, so we are both Spurs fans and in a Ferrari. And that seems to be an Alpine blocking the pits by Williams. Oh, he's moving now. Can he move up from P13? We were 113.346, which he already has now. Can he improve on his time? Also, though, turn 3 is extremely difficult to take in the wet, especially with no traction control at all. Oh, what's happening tomorrow? Oh, he's just got complete. Someone literally just did a backflip over him. But back to the racing. Nathan Hotspur seems like he's going to be setting a decent lap, or a half decent lap, to maybe possibly get him in the top 10 here. 10, 11, 12. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's into the top 4, the 112.478. He didn't have the greatest races last week, but that was purely because his AI was driving. be back in a sec, but I'll leave you with a quiet onboard lap of STRO Obscure. I did not see this before, but SCRO Obscura is out of the race, and like I said before, there will be updates on the Spurs game, and Human Son has just scored in the 14th minute against Vitesse. Nice. But yes, Obscura is out, I didn't even see what happened. Who's on a fast lap? We'll spectate Forza Ferrari for now. We're on board now, Forza Ferrari OP05. Takes turn one very well. Seems to be setting a decent lap. Sorry, just having a drink. Right, he comes around the final few corners. Into the last bit straight. Into turn 9. Oh, his lap's invalidated. How unfortunate. But it looks like he's going to set out of the lap. Right, he's up on time. Oh, Ryan Carlin, faster lap. But only like 2,000 we set a purple second sector. A 7-lap old intermediates. Ryan Cables was at the fastest lap though in me. P8 112.818. Expecting Lewis, MW, I mean. Already a better quality than his last one. Looks like Ethan Thomas is going to get disqualified as it is though. He's trying to set a faster lap. In his Mercedes. Is that number 3? Or number 2? Is that another number 2? Oh, he's at a purple second sector. Got 2 number 2s. As he comes on the final corner in his Mercedes. It doesn't go quicker. It goes quicker, but by 0.0343. So Q1, temping P1 of a 1.111.987. Ryan KP2, Knowing Light P3, Flicks P4, Lewis P5, Swiss Strider P6, Nathan Hotspurs P7, Dizzy Lizard P8, Bennett P9, Forza Ferrari P10, Big Matty D 11th, Patty Pat 12th, Mr. XL 13th, Never Fear, Andy C, if I'm saying that right, 14th, STR Obscure 50th. I don't know if he's through at that time. I think he could be. But as it stands, Ethan Thomas and Toonban are out. What a Q1. So, these are the results from Q1. So yes, Obscure did make it through. But, yeah. Starting in a second, I can confirm Spurs have just gone 2-0 up in the 21st minute. Lucas Moura, second guard the Conte era, against Vitesse, but Ethan Thomas just said, I couldn't do anything in them wets. It is very tricky, as it is on any track in these conditions, but Austria, with the elevation change and everything, is extremely hard. So we start Q2, let's see who comes out first. Big Matty D seems to be the first coming out. Oh no, it's a Mercedes, but he comes out ahead. spectate Big Matty D sitting as he is the first person out. So, as he comes around the final bend now, I'm doing an on-board lap with Big Matty D. He's going down home straight, up the hill into turn 1. Takes that nicely. Closely followed behind by 10. Into this left kick, which is turn 2. Heavy braking into one of the hardest corners on the circuit, turn 3, if not the hardest. Into the DRS stroke, but as it's raining, there's none at all. It's very dangerous, if it was to be. Takes turn 4 very nicely. Oh, 1:13.5, but 10 going over a second and a half faster than Big Matty D there. With a 1:12.084. True Strider. After that, I ain't got all of this up. Spectating Nathan Hotspurs now. Set a very good lap in Q1. McLaren off or going slow sector 1 on the second straight. Nathan Hotspurs goes fastest in the second sector. Everyone's going to set a lap time now. Can we go fastest? No, but he can go P3 only, oh, I was going to say only by 4/1000, which he is, but in P4 now, with Nolan Wright setting a faster time. So we try to go for a lap now. It would be better to see no retirement so we can actually see drivers fighting to get into Q3 and out of the disqualification zone. He's in the pitch, but his teammate Flix is out on the lap. passed and validated. Let's see if anyone's going on a faster lap. Oops, really sure there isn't. On an in-lap in P2. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh, and Spurs are 3-0 in the 28th minute. Giving you updates you never asked for, but hey ho. It's football. And who was that? Harry Kane with the goal. Very unusual there, but let's get back to racing. 10th on the fast lap. Actually an own goal. I think it was an own goal. I think VAR will have a look at that. 8 minutes left in the session. We have Temp trying to set a faster lap. P1 and Q2. Yes, it is 3-0. Confirmed. He's got McLaren up ahead. So we're just going slower in sector 2, nothing much to worry about. Start sector 2 at turn 3. We have seen a lot of incidents. Temp is looking very strong on the way here in Austria, in the Styrian Hills, surrounded by this lovely forest. I know this is a game, but it's realistic. Try and keep the commentary as real as possible. And holy Jesus, he has gone a lot faster. I can't even remember his last one. I've got it on 1:11.9. I don't know, but he's set a faster lap, and I don't know how he keeps on doing it. A lot of people are going into the pits or coming out now. With Lewis, Lewis MW, I never feel really see it not sitting a lap so far. But never fear Andy Sear is setting a lap time, but not a very good one. Keeps him where he is, P13. And I know it may only be superstition, but not only is he in P13, his number is the unlucky 13. And what a save by Hugo Lloris there. Well, yeah, we've got Patty Patton on our lap. We're going to give Pat his own little we want to see his time, so we're going to do it like this. Oh, and it's 3-1. Maybe better, but we start our lap now. Patty Pat going into turn 1. Bit scruffy. Into the left kick. Now into turn 3. Goes into turn 4. I don't know if this is considered turn 5 or just the run-off of turn 4. I think it is actually turn 6 in the end. No, it's just on turn 6. Oh, fastest second sector, turn 7, into turn 8. Yeah, it was. And then there's my 5 hammers on turn 9 and 10. Very careful on the throttle. Extremely careful on the throttle. And that puts him, I think, very high up. No, it does. It keeps him in it. I think it either keeps him or puts him up one place into 11. I'm not very good at all. We're spectating Lewis now. He just finishes out that. Only person yet to set a time. Don't think he's liking these conditions at all. Very scruffy there, but I'm sure he can make it back up. He's got a bit of traffic ahead of him, but I think they're too far ahead, or it's either obstructing or they're decent enough to give him space. As he has a skid, he's got his teammate ahead of him. Don't know whether that was planned or not, but it seems he's getting a tow, I guess. Or he's just slowing down to turn 4. Into turn 5. He comes around the left-hander. Turn 6. Into this, only got 2 left-handers. Turn 7. Into turn 8. And now the two of like the fastest corners on the track. Turn 8, turn 9 and 10. Mance the outside curve, mance the inside curve, goes in, takes as much curve as he can, but not on turn 10, like most drivers do, and that is a 1:13.065, and still keeps him in the relegation zone. So at the minute we have Never Fear Andy Sear, Lewis MW, Big Matey D, and Bennett 13 LFC. Oh no, make that Mr. XL, all getting not disqualified, getting kicked out of Q2, not making it into Q3, and I was wrong. STRL score did not make it. They're not allowed to make it into Q2. As soon as he did not finish. Ryan K warming up his tyres, maybe a little too much. What he's done. I don't know if it's going to be a dry race or not. I don't have access to that sort of information, but yeah. Here's go temp 368.350, set the fastest lap of a 1:11.715. It's like he does it for fun. Sorry there, boys and girls. Don't seem to be getting heavier on. It actually seems like it's getting lighter. You can sort of see a dry line starting to form. No puddles coming. On screen with the rain droplets, it seems to be coming down heavier. But actually looking at the track itself, it seems to be getting drier. Who knows? This game can be weird sometimes. Oh, and it's an invalid lap. Didn't even notice. We've got knowing that on a fast lap now. In P3, it's a yellow flag, but I think this from slow drivers, like drivers going deliberately slow. Let other people past. Into turn 9 and 10. That keeps him in P3 with 1:11.999. Is he trying to call the police or something? We've got Nathan Hotspurs on a fast lap now. No one's getting a yellow card, don't worry, but Romero, but yeah. That's not a yellow card. But we'll get off the football. And Q2 is just finished. Nathan Hotspurs on a fast lap now. He's in P4, but maybe just to get that extra bit of time in. To be fair, he only needs to improve by 143 seconds. Oh, and he's invalidated. He's not setting a faster lap, which is unfortunate. Oh, and he's binned it. Lucky he didn't DNF that, otherwise he wouldn't have been able to take part in Q3. So that is the end of Q2. Everyone coming into the pits, with the exception of... What car is that? Oh, it is Dizzy Lizard. Oh, he's just on a... I think it's just his card being lapped at this point. Oh, it's 3-2. Didn't even see that. It are terrible, boys. Absolutely awful defender from Emerson Royal, and Eric Dyer letting that go through his legs, and Christian Romero as well. Thank God Conte wants money, and thank God Levy's giving it to him, otherwise we would be even more in the mud than we already are. So that's your Q2 results. Temp, Ryan, Knowing Light, Nathan Hotspur, Swoosh Strider, Flicks, Lewis MW, Dizzy Lizard, Forza Ferrari and Paper all making it into Q3, with Bennett, Mr. Excel, Big Matty D and Never Fear and here all getting knocked out in Q2, unfortunately. So it's the start of Q2, let's see who goes out first. It's still wet. Let's see if they've been in a moment. I've only got one person watching. I don't know if they can inform me whether or not it's gonna keep on staying wet or not. But yeah, we've got the Mercedes, I believe, of Temp going out first, so we'll spectate him. Seeing as he's going to be the first driver to set a lap, unless he lets the McLaren or Alfa Romeo by. But I don't think he will. But that McLaren might get a toe off of him. It might be, no. Unless he's... Ooh, there's a little skid there. You don't want to get too shaky. On board of Temp 9. Scissors laps invalidated, but he's not setting a lap. He's on his own lap, but hey ho, it's the game. Right, here we go. First lap of Q. Temp 368.350 into turn 1. I think he's the fastest in both sessions, and he's invalidated. Who saw that coming? Right, we'll go to Ryan K with Temp's car in front of him. Looks like it's rained a bit more, but it looks like it's only just gone over the dry line. As there weren't any cars, well, they're in the pits. Fastest first sector set by Ryan K 7. Ryan K 7, one or the other. Nice turn there by Region. Or Ben Davis, whoever that was. Fastest second sector, obviously. Into turn 9 and 10. just to see whether Dizzy is going to get faster. So Ryan K sitting at 111.992. That ain't even Dizzy, that's Nolan Light. And P2. Salvatore sitting another lap. Invalidated. Now, which Ferrari is out? Don't seem to be a very... It was fast lap, but not the fastest. And that puts Dizzy Lizard P3 in P4. Swoosh right coming round turn 10 now. Not taking that much curve as I think he does. And goes P2 for 112.148. But I do believe the 10th will set a faster lap than that. Already on 49. Oh, he's been it there. And he's another invalidated lapper. Lap. Going into the pits, it ain't a very good Q3. For the man himself, 10.368.350. Also, another invalidated lap. Patty Pat's still in the pits, yet to set a time. Maybe wait until the end. Alfa Romeo coming in. Lewis MW, do you want to try and set a faster lap? He's in the pits. Forza Ferrari. Ferrari. How fast for this lap B? Don't seem to be as fast as... might be as fast as Temps. But he did also validate his lap, so... a big sin. Oh, fastest middle sector. That's what we'd like to see from the Ferrari. No bias there. Right, he's come round turn 9. Nice a curve, takes as much curve as he can. Again, no one taking that much curve into turn 10. And that puts it in third fastest, 112.275. His teammate Nathan Hotspurs is invalidated, but he's about to set a lap. Half time in the Spurs game, 3-2. Not the greatest. We were 3-0 up at one point. Takes turn 1, very decent. Still. Don't worry about that, guys. So thanks for now. Going down the DRS straight. You probably wishes you could use it now just to get that extra few temps. 5 minutes left of the session. By the time it gets right, it'll probably go out at 4:30, something like that. See how close I'll get it. Oh, first or second sector. I mean, I think I was right, like pretty much nearly bang on, but he's, oh Jesus Christ, he's at the fastest lap. Who saw that coming? I will spectate Patty Pat now. Give him his own lap. So he's going up. So Red Bull off the track. in sector 2, or at the start of sector 2 and the sector 1. He's going out now, he's going very slow. Paddy Pat now starting his lap. Oh, is he starting his lap? Oh no, yeah he is. Takes turn 1 very cautiously, like he has been taking the majority of this track. But last time he did gain a lot of places just through staying out of trouble, which might help him again here, seeing as this is a very tight circuit. Obviously setting the fastest lap, like he has been, finally not getting invalidated, 1:11.557, but can Paddy Pat do better maybe? No. But it does put him P8, which is decent. So, who else is on the lap now? Seems like Lewis is about to start one. 2 minutes left in the session. This is the time now where if you want to set 2 consecutive laps you go out now. If you want to set 1 lap you go out in about 30 seconds. Because, yeah, no, about a minute. No, less than a minute, about 45 seconds, something like that. When it gets to about a minute 30, you're 100% definitely going to go out. But this is the time to go out, yeah. Can Lewis move from P10 with his 1:12.510? His teammate, I believe, yes, swoosh rider up ahead. Slow. I think that's just a move out of the way though. Another Ferrari, another person goes first, Ferrari. Nathan Hotspurs, I believe, or Forza Ferrari. He's down in P8. Oh, he's abandoned his lap. Looks to be... no, he's not going in the pits. I think he's going out for one more all-out lap. We're spectating Nathan Hotspurs now. Oh, Nathan Hotspurs, P3, trying to improve his time. Comes around the final corners, turn 9 and 10. He will probably be one of the last to set a lap time. First and the last bunch, if that makes sense. Right, he goes fast. Through turn 1. Ooh, that was a very shaky turn 1. I don't think he'll be improving there. But we go down to Forza Ferrari, his teammate AlphaTauri up ahead, out wide going slow. Because who is in P2? Oh, Nathan Hotspur's down in P5 now. Paddy Pat P3, who saw that coming? Been very slow the majority of this time, but comes back when it counts. Can Forza Ferrari do any better? Everyone who's out now, who's on a lap, this will be their last lap to set a time. So, but everyone has the pressure of Forza Ferrari now, because he could stay where he is, or he could go and knock it out of the park. He's dead last in Q3. He's P10. His teammate moving out of the way, sacrificing P5. Dizzy Lizard being a good person. And P8 as well. As he goes slow for some reason to set P12. He could have definitely got faster there, but who else is coming round? Flicks? No. Oh. Ryan Case in the lap. He's been very fast. See what he can do. Goes around. Red Bull seems to be giving each other a toe. P4. And that is your Q3 results. By the looks of it. That is Q3. Pat, look. Staying quiet for the majority of it, but comes in clutch when he needs to. When he needed it most. So yes, that is Q3 with 10th sitting the fastest of the lap. So, Temp, Lower Light, Flicks, Ryan K, Patty Pat, Nathan Hotspurs, Lewis MW, Dizzy Lizard, Swoosh Rider and Forza Ferrari OP05 down in P10. That is your fastest driver. 368 305. A very good driver. And he deserves what he's got. He's worked for it. I don't know if this is going to be a dry race or not, but we will see. A full 20-man race. And bearing in mind, some of these are reserves, so yeah, very good for a league like this. Everyone touching up now. So, medium does tend to be half a tenth, 5/10 slower, half a second. Hards tended to be 8/10. The elevation change here is 63.5 meters with 10 corners. This track is 2.683 miles long, or 4.318 kilometers. The top speed, as they go for their formation now, the top speed here, which I believe is ever recorded, is 209 miles per hour or 338 kilometers per hour. But the average top speed, I believe this was in 2019, was 153 miles per hour. Well, that was the highest average speed, with being 247 kilometers per hour. The Red Bull Ring has hosted many events over the years, other than Formula 1. This includes MotoGP, DTM, Elms, 4 hours of Red Bull Ring, Formula Regional, European Championship. I think they're two separate ones. Been many different configurations of this circuit. Them being the Austria Ring, which was used from 1969 to 1976. An updated version of that with a chicane. That Term 1, I think that was the main modification, from 1977 to 1995. The A1 ring used from 1996 to 2003, and the Red Bull ring as it is known. First fastest lap ever set of the Austria ring was Niki Lauda with 1:34.850 in his Ferrari in 1975. As it was known as with the chicane was Nelson PK in his Williams in 1987. And the A1 ring, it was Michael Schumacher with a 1:08.337, and fastest lap now, which is race lap record, is Carlos Sainz Jr. in his McLaren Renault MCL 35 2020. So as they line up on the grid now, everyone is ready. Five lights, and it's lights out and away we go. Here they go off the start. 10th lead in the pack. Everyone having a fairly equal start off the line. Flicks, stand head. Oh, and there we go. Let's go back down. There seems to be no collisions. Oh, there's a few. Oh no, there is. There's only a few going wide, but no collisions by the looks of it. There's a small battle. There's a few battles going on. So the leader has pulled away. That is the picked up strategy there. Lap 15 to 17 for the one stop. And I couldn't see the rest. Oh, we've already got Big Matty D on a penalty. And you can see what that is. That is a 5-second penalty. So there's the tyres there. Oh, Patty Pat getting overtaken by Lewis there. There's a nice little battle going on. Nathan Hotspurs not far behind. Oh, Toondan's retired. Forza Ferrari got a severe collision with Gavin Point and giving him a 5-second time penalty. Oh, and Toondan, yeah, that is a big shunt. And Forza Ferrari, it only gets bad to worse. It's a P19. Oh, and he spun as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the pits. Forza Ferrari expected to join them. But let's... Oh, that McLaren nearly spun. Nathan Hotspur trying to get the jump on Patty Pat. Oh, it's the safety car and I didn't even realise. I am stupid. I don't know how I didn't realise the big bright yellow... Oh. Hey ho, but yeah, there are your tyres. Temp on softs, they light on softs. Flicks, Ryan, Dizzy Lizard and Lewis all on mediums. Patty Pat on softs. Nathan, Swoosh Rider, Mr. XL, Big Matty and Austria Obscure all on mediums. Again, Bennett on softs. Gavin Poynton on mediums. Forza Ferrari on softs. And Ethan Thomas down to Ethan Thomas, Big Budder, River Fear, Andy Sim, Benson 123 YouTube all on mediums. So spectating the leader now. It's estimated to be out for about 3 to 5 laps, I would say. The average. Oh my god, the leader's had a spin. The leader's had a spin. Oh my god. No one saw that happening. And he has lost place there. And that will ruin his tyres. And he's on the softs. That is not good for him at all. Puts him down to P5 from leading the race. So now our leader is no in light 3-5-4 behind the red Mercedes safety car. There's few in the pits. Ethan Thomas and Forza Ferrari. Let's watch his first. Oh, he's got a 5-second time penalty. But let's see what happens after this. Nice pit stop. Lucky Ethan, but I'm sure you can make it back up. You're a good enough driver. But yeah, Forza Ferrari still dead last, unfortunately. So we'll go back to our lead. Oh, and Benson has had a spin. Has been out. Not very professional, but it's good to have a joke from time to time. Oh yeah. The Spurs game is just about to start up again after half time. It just has. I timed that perfectly. What can I say? Everyone's weaving, scrambling to get their tyres up to temperature. A lot of people in the mediums. But I'd like to see how the soft runners last, because the safety car was expected, especially here at Austria. Also, I believe it's 62% of the country is covered by the Austrian Alps. But yeah, Just a fact about Austria. Random. But I guess it has to do with the race because we are racing in Austria. Yes, it's on a game, but yeah. Safety car in this lap. Oh, so it was only that for 2 laps. I think it was, not even that. Temp trying to get, but probably fuming about that spin, but he is adamant to get in place of it. He's probably adamant, you know he's adamant to gain them places back. He wants P1 back. He said he earned it, he got pole position, and he wants to finish this race where he started. So here we go now, knowing like the leader. Go, 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 go. And here it is. Knowing like, already 3-second time penalty. It's a 3-car training. Here they go. Up to the top. Oh, no. We're going to watch Flicks here as he tries to get close and make the overtake on Knowing Light using his ERS here. Tries to look up the inside. It's not there, just too far back. Unless he can get him before DRS kicks in. It's probably his best time to wait is when DRS comes in. Oh, there's a little battle here. I'm liking Ethan Thomas and Bennett. Mercedes getting followed. Is he going to try up the inside of turn 9? No, he's not. Very wise choice there. Oh, but he is going to up the inside of turn 10. Oh, and it's giving him a decent amount of momentum. Both got ERS. They get past Big Butter. They will to will. Will to will. He gets rear-ended though and pushed wide. Now let's go back to this battle up the top. Knowing that it's pulled a bit away from Flicks. There's a gap, but a bit of a DRS train. Oh, but Pat Swiss Strider's eyeing him up. If you don't mind me saying, this is where he spun in his quite a few times in his stream beforehand. Sorry Pat for dropping you in it there, but yeah, I know this isn't the greatest circuit, but DRS enabled. Fastest lap Flicks for 106.945 in his Scuderia AlphaTauri Honda. Yellow flag sector 3 and the Haas. Is that the real Haas? Oh, Dizzy Lizard overtake. Oh, right. Ethan Thomas for a 3-second time penalty. Swoosh Rider finally getting past Patty Pat with his DRS. Attempt overtaken by Dizzy Lizard here. But he has DRS this time. Can't make it up. Flicks and Flicks in the lead and Knowing Light having a battle here. You like a little P1, P2 battle here. Quicker. You have to be a very talented driver, and not even that, you have to have an insane amount of luck, skill, not only skill, an insane amount of luck to make an overtake. Oh, up the inside of turn 9, and that is Forza Ferrari off again. He's having a terrible race. Flicks following the leader. He's put him on the outside, and what an overtake up the inside. And they set it up for the McLaren of Ryan Kay, who's now eyeing up. Everyone's got DRS except for Knowing Light. Oh, and he's opened it up for him. And here comes Ryan Kay up the inside of Flicks. Oh, but he's got the position back. His rear end goes. He loses his rear end a bit. And here he goes. He's following him now. What a battle this is. And they've pulled away from Knowing Light actually quite a bit, by about 4 tenths. But they're following now. Ryan Kay trying to keep as close as possible. Oh, Flicks has got a 3 second time penalty for contact. Oh, but they are coming up to back markers, but I do believe Ghosting's on, so I don't think that will make much of a difference. Ethan Thompson with another 3 second time penalty. Feel bad for him, but you know it's on strict, so big butter. 3 seconds. And up the inside, Ryan Kay goes. Ooh, I thought he was going to spin there. Rear end kicks out a bit. He's got DRS into the next straight. Surely he's got to pull away there. Yeah, look, leaving him in the dust. Everyone's tyres around the same. Oh, Temps pitted. I believe it must have been last lap or this lap even. I think it was this lap. He just pitted. STRO Obscure trying to look. Oh, but here comes Flicks. He's going to try it with DRS. Benson going down. Here he goes. DRS into turn 1, all backs off. He's going to leave it till the next straight. Never comment. What a save by Norris. Still giving you update, boys. And up the inside, Flicks goes. Can he make it stick though? That's the main question. No, he can't, but he's got DRS into the next straight. Ryan's going to use the little amount of ERS that he has. He has to turn it off. But can he outbrake round the outside? Yes, he can. No, he can't, I mean. Knowing Light's dropped back a bit. Oh, there's a decent battle going on here. Mr. XL and STR Obscure. And Ethan Thomas and Bennett LFC battle. Bennett 13 LFC battle is still going on. Still alive. Patty Pat dropped out to 14th. When did that happen? STR Obscure up to P7. I think the best fight going on right now is the fight for the lead. Knowing Light's dropped back a bit, but he has gained some time. He is within DRS range, but he is in a bit of a DRS train, so can't really do that much. But there goes Ryan up the inside. Oh no, he can't. Oh, but he's sent Flicks off the track, and he is already effectively P1. Knowing Light, I think, yeah, effectively P2 as well. 10th for the fastest lap, I think mostly because of the fresher tyres. Got 3 seconds worth of penalties, so. Oh, Lewis ahead of Swoosh Rider. Oh, are we going to see a bit of teammate rivalry here, or are they communicating? Oh, there's Big Butter off, and it's a VSC virtual safety car. And this, oh, Forza Ferrari straight up left the session. I think he is DNF'd as well. This is not meant to bring the cars together either. This is meant to completely neutralise the race, keep everyone in their exactly the same positions, but at the end of the day it does always end up. Oh, Dizzy Liz is pitting, and so is Mr. XL. Let's see this pit stop. Not the quickest in the world by the Alfa Romeo guys, but DRS has been enabled. Now let's see what happens with this fight for the lead. Oh, Ryan's got a time. If it's a 5 second, well no, they've both got 3 seconds, so. skip just got completely hacked down there by another number 29. Get off, Royal, you're terrible at football. Oh, Knowing Light's dropping. What's happened to Knowing Light? Must have gone off the track, but that's really affected his race after a very good quali. And a decent start, unfortunately losing a few places, but that's what happens. Yeah, there's everyone's times. Nathan Hotspur gaining there. On Knowing Light. Is he going to use DRS effectively to get past him? He's in the slipstream with DRS. He just lets him by there. But he knows he's got DRS for the next straight. Oh, here's Ryan. Trying to make it... oh, he just couldn't do it there. There's Knowing Light, past Nathan again. But this fight for the lead is very intense. Both of them have a 3-second time penalty. Basically neutralises each other's penalties unless someone becomes within that limit, which no one is apart from this, but even if he didn't have penalties, he's still 5 seconds behind. So, but here he is using DRS, Ryan K7 on Flicks _02. Oh, I thought he was going to rear end him there. Very clean drivers here. DRS, ERS, wide open, in the slipstream. Oh, he bumps his rear end. Up the inside, can he make it stick? Of course he can. But Flicks has got DRS. Down the main straight they go. Flicks is ahead. He makes it stick as well. Ethan Thomas and Bennett LFC having that battle again. These two are non-stop, aren't they? Oh, Nathan goes wide. Oh, he's got a broken wing. Wizzy Lizard. Ethan Thomas closely followed there. Here they are. In the main straight, DRS. No, not with a 3-second time penalty. Oh, wow. Flicks. Getting followed by Ryan here. DRS, ERS again, wide open. In the slipstream, basically letting him pass, but giving himself the inside line there. Very important. Is he just far enough ahead to keep his place up? No, he can't. He can't do it. Oh no. Oh, that might be a break. That might be the breaking point here. Nathan Hotspur is in the pits. Flicks is following Ryan K now, DRS wide open. Can't make it. Up the inside, around the outside into turn 1. It's very hard to overtake turn 1 unless you're either like up alongside or slightly ahead here. And yeah, he don't have, it just about breaks in, goes wide a bit. But in the end, that's all patty back 3-second time penalty. Just gets him ahead, can Ryan? Oh, he's got DRS as well, but Ryan, Jesus Christ, he's making it there though, isn't he? Ryan K. Oh no. Oh no, he's got more penalties. But that's going to make him even more determined to get by. Yellow flag, sector 2, there's a Haas off the track. He has DNF'd. Oh no he ain't. Oh yes he has. But I think he's retired through the menu, but through the pause menu and not by regular. Oh no he has sent into the wall. I think. I'll be able to see now. Well, this battle flicks. Staying ahead here. One still has to stay in this zone of, like, in this under 1 second zone, but Flick seems to be pulling away. But there you go, he's got DRS now. I think he, oh no, he's using his DRS, but he's charging it a bit for the next straight. Slightly exit there, but there you go. STRL just gonna make his way up the order. He's up to P5 now. Up the inside, can he make it stick? Forcing Flicks to leave him space there, a bit wide. Got DRS, wide open down the back straight here. Is he gonna make it stick? Yes, he has. It's an amazing battle here. But STRL obscure in this 3-car DRS train with the 2 Red Bulls. He started off really well in the last race, but couldn't make it work. But what can he do this time? Oh, Flicks gaining time. No, just not enough. STRL obscure 4 attempts up. Does he lose? Oh, Big Matty into the pits. Oh yeah, not many people have pit, have they? Dizzy Lizard pitting early, helping him here. Flicks up the inside, goes wide. It's Ryan up the inside. He's got DRS. It's Ryan. Oh no, he's screwed himself over there royally. It's like he's having gearbox problems. I don't think he can get them. He's at that STRL's at that awkward distance where DRS ain't doing. He's getting DRS, but he's not doing much because the other. It's like how cars normally follow the rule life. He's just needs to gain that time normally without DRS, and it will work properly. There you go, Flicks using DRS on the home straight, main straight over the court. Ryan's rear end slipping out again. No, that is just pitted. Up the inside, can he make it stick? Yes, yes he can. What an overtake there. But here they go down the main straight. Ryan K and Flicks. No, he's not making it stick up the inside. Sector 2 and Sector 3, yellow flag. Who is off? Someone's off. Oh no, I was a little scared there for Bennett LFC. Dead last in P16 there. He's chipping away at that time a bit, STRL obscure, but not much. Ryan K with another 3-second time penalty. Oh, and they jump into the pits. Oh, he's ended his own race there. He got too greedy and he's DNF'd in the pits and just brought out the VSC. That's his own fault there. Red Bull pit crew, pretty fast as they usually are. He's messed himself up there, really has. He has no one to blame other than himself. Unfortunate, but What can you do? He was the one that caused it. I thought he was going to go for a Sebastian Vettel-like overtake. I think that's what he thought he was going to do, but clearly, yeah. But yeah, if you're wondering what that creaking was, it's my chair. It's about 30 years old. So I've got Ryan coming into the pit stop 20 lap pole mediums, thinking maybe that can help him. His fight with Flicks. There's not very many close battles going on here. Maybe this one here, Mr. XL and Lewis. There's some brand new tyres, literally just not come out of pits. That overtake was always going to happen. You always knew it was. Run out the pits. On the brand new softs, and there you go, Flicks in the pits. And that's, will the undercut work? This is the thing. We're spectating Flicks now with he's getting his tyres changed. And that Cannon McLaren get ahead of the AlphaTauri that's basically side by side in the pits and off the track, and he just makes it ahead. He's made the undercut work, but he's still within DRS range, Flicks. But he ain't got DRS here, but he will have it on the next straight. Dizzy Lizard making the early stop work here. He probably will have to pit again. He is in P1. DRS train is too far apart. Patty Pat, 3 second time penalty. These are your penalties. 9 seconds for Ryan K. Or Kai, I'll just say K. It's just easier. Flicks 6 seconds. Lewis 12 seconds. Gavin Point on 6. Mr. XL 3. Temp 3. Big Matty D 3. Ethan Thomas 9. Knowing Light 3. Nathan 3. Nathan Hotspurs 3. Bennett 3. Patty 6. And Never Fit Andy Sue on 3. Gavin Point in the pits with Mr. XL. So, this is your leaderboard now. He's ahead. Will Ryan stand for that? Will he let him by? It's just a case of can Dizzy make them tyres stretch another like 14-15 laps? If he does, props to him, because that will be 25, 26 laps he's stretched himself out. But yeah. Oh, Flicks on Dizzy Lizard. He's slowed down. He's pulled away. Something's happened to Ryan. Clearly. And Dizzy. Dizzy seems to be going quite slow. I don't know if this is because these guys are on fresher tyres. There you go, up the inside. Ryan. Now he wants to try and pull away. His tyres are a lap older though. And Flicks the head, so Was the undercut worth it? That's the question now. Because at the end of the day, Flicks is ahead, and yeah, it's only one lap, but one lap can make the difference. Them softs being 1 lap younger can make the difference. So, oh, there's a overtake it. Ooh. It's going to be close here. Does he lose it in the pits? Again. Something's clearly wrong with them tyres. The winner of the last race and the owner of the league in the pits is put down to P5. Oh, he's pulled away by a second. Flicks in P1. No, not another 3 seconds time penalty. Not very good for him. The battle for 10th, or you can say for 8th as well. Knowing like he was once battling for the lead on the podium, now but getting overtaken down into P9 he is. And look, let's look at this. It's 4 cars. Knowing like Ethan Thomas, Gavin Poynton and Nathan Hotspurs. Mr. XL is about 4 seconds behind. What can they do from this position here? They all want points. I think Ethan Thomas. He didn't what's happened last, but oh, Ethan spun. Ethan Thomas has spun. That puts Nathan Hotspurs into P10. He's still spinning. He's down to P12. He's got Pat. He's still quite far behind. This battle for the lead. The Flicks is pulled away. Dizzy Lizard down in P6. Battling with Temp, wheel to wheel on the fresher tyres that are about, even if they were both the same age, I think they're about 5 tenths faster. So, yeah. Bennett LFC overtaking Patty Pat there. But he's not letting him. Even though he's got the DRS. Patty's got the ERS. And who's going to make it stick round the outside? Patty goes, there's still wheel to wheel. But this time he's got the inside line. And it's Patty. Oh no, it's not Patty Pat. They're still battling. Going into turn 7. He's ahead. Into turn 8. They're going. We've got the 2 Red Bulls battling it out for track position. No team orders here. Dizzy overtaking Temp. Dizzy Lizard. Oh, Temp ain't had the greatest race on Earth, but on the planet, but they're gaining time on Lewis. So how far are they off the leader? They're both 21 seconds. So can they make up that time? Dizzy on the freshest, oh no, Bennett on the freshest tyres. He's on the second freshest tyres, but he's only 3 laps younger, so will that do anything? Will that slow Flicks down enough? And will they gain enough time on Lewis to get maybe even just on the podium? Oh, what's happened to Big O's in the pits? Nathan's in the pits as well. Dizzy. Oh, wheel to wheel. We love a bit of wheel to wheel action here on UFR. Here you go, we're going to do a bit here in broadcast camera. Oh! Temp's had a spin! That's his wing gone as well. What's happened there? Sorry about the voice cracks, boys and girls. If there is any girls watching, but that there is. Oh, he's retired! Temp's retired! Oh my god! Temp has retired! No one saw that coming. That puts Big Matty D into the points. Nathan Thomas into P11. Oh my god, who saw that coming? Ryan K's falling back quite a bit now. Sorry guys, just had to look at the time there. Don't know why I didn't just look at my phone. If anything, Ryan now is relying on Flicks having a spin of some sort. And that's it. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DNFs in this race. 2 of them from very unexpected people, and Forza Ferrari, but he didn't have the greatest start as it is, but just made it worse. But with the other 2, they were fighting, and one of them just spun. And STRO Obscure, he just, I think, from looking back at his footage that I just looked at now on my phone, the other guy, I think it was Lewis or Swisher, was braking like quite early. He was braking on the racing line thing, and which resulted in him completely oofing his tyre, making him DNF. Oh, and it seems to be a good battle here. Just a bit too far back, maybe. Yeah. Everyone's on softs except for Noah Knight and Ethan Thomas. 13 and 10 laps respectively. Lewis gaining time on his teammate. Now who gets the, is there any team orders, and if so, who gets the priority here? There don't look to be, because Swoosh Rider just seems to be the faster driver. Got 5 laps to go, I think it is. Oh, there's a Mercedes retired. Oh, what a terrible race. Safety, oh, what a terrible race for Mercedes and Haas. Both having double DNFs. So we are going, that is probably the best situation possible for Ryan. Are people, Flicks is in the pits, I think. Is that Flicks, or is the teammate in the pits? Is this teammate? This is probably the best possible situation for Ryan here. Gives him probably a 2-lap sprint, and I'll be back. Now this is where the respect of what the drivers have for each other coming, which, yeah, but I think there is quite a bit of respect for each other, because in most other leagues, people in Ryan's position would go full send into Flicks or run him off the track, but they're having a very good and fair fight, and now it's just about who comes out on top. but hopefully it doesn't end like it. But I've never seen an F1 online race end under safety car, so we could maybe be seeing that as a first. This might be the first time you see an F1 online open lobby, not very open, but online lobby, open lobby, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, get myself confused for no reason there. Finish under safety car. And if so, it would, as it stands, we have Flicks in P1, Ryan in P2, Swoosh Rider in P3. Oh yeah, this without penalties, by the way. Dizzy Lizard in P4, Lewis in P5, Gavin in P6, Matty P7, Knowing Light P8, Mr. XL P9, Nathan Hotspurs P10, last of the points. Safety car in this lap though. Bennett P11 and Never Fear Addison in P12. So he has to stay out of trouble to keep himself. Oh, and Patty Pat just got disqualified. Time to see what he does. How does he get this off the line now? Does he go fast the second he comes around the corner? Or does he go slow until he gets just to about 50 metres before the... Oh no, he's faster to start the corner. And then we go, 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 go. Start of the safety car. Oh, someone's had a spin. It's the AlphaTauri, I think, or he's fallen back. But Ryan Cat, I don't. Oh yeah, safety car will not be. DRS, I mean, will not be activated. So it's just about sheer pace now. This is helped Dizzy out as well with his unusual tyre strategy, but it did work for him in Spa. Now can Ryan make it stick on Flicks? Or will he just do an Alex Albon, Lewis Hamilton moment? Or will Flicks maybe even do that to Ryan, Lewis Hamilton, Alex Albon moment, Brazil and here at Austria, round turn 4? Hopefully not, because we want to see some great racing. Right, we're coming round the last two corners, final two bends. It's the last lap. Oh, Dizzy overtaken by Lewis on the fresher tyres. We're pulled away from Gavin Pointer in P6. And they're pulling away from him. He's got a bit of cleanish air. Nathan Hotspur, 3 second time penalty. I know. Now this way you see is their team orders or not. What an overtake. Completely outbraked him. Now can Ryan? Fix ain't even using the ERS. It's going faster as well. Last lap of the race. I think rough penalties puts him down pretty low. With penalties, I think they go down to... It puts like... From Knowing Light to... But... He's driven a great race. And Flicks_02 wins the Austrian Grand Prix. What a race. And after penalties that puts Dizzy P2, and I didn't see who in P3, but I will have a check for you in a minute. And what a race that was. 8 DNFs. Who saw that coming? Temp, the fastest driver, I think, in terms of like what he's qualifying. He just disappears. DNFs out of nowhere. Same with STRL score, just completely bang. And here is your podium. Don't know who's in the Williams, but I know you've got Dizzy and what? A Red Bull? Oh, so Flicks didn't even win. Oh, I feel so bad. I actually do, but it's his fault with the penalties. So that makes Swoosh Rider the winner. Dizzy Lizard P2, Big Matty D, 14 in P3 on the podium in his Williams. Flicks, who led pretty much the whole race, along with Ryan and P4 and P5 respectively. Mr. XL P6, Lewis P7, Gavin Point and P8, Nathan Hotspurs P9, Knowing Light P10, Bennett P11, Never Fear Andy CM P12, and all of these DNFs. Wow, didn't even see what happens with pay. But I'm gonna try and get some interviews, guys. So yeah. So we're just trying to get some interviews now, guys, but I don't know if we will or not. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any interviews, guys, but yeah, I'll ask the podium sitters. Yeah, try better with you guys. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any interviews, but yeah. Well, guys, it's a great race, and thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone.